at the Boxers Trainers Channel. Hey, look, man, today, as a result of Saturday night's fight, I was compelled to come on and discuss the lackluster performance of Davis. Right now, I know that I'm gonna get a lot of feedback about Javante Tank Davis and Shakur Stevens, because this is what this show is really about, right? And we want to get into the teeth of it, right, as we go on, but I want to make it perfectly clear that both of them, Javante Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson. Now, Javante Tank Davis on Saturday fought Jose Padilli, Padilli, right? Both were lightweights. Shakur Stevenson is the um, WBC lightweight champion of the world. So a belt was involved in this particular fight, right? And although, in my highly educated boxing opinion, right, um, Shakur Stevenson's performance was lackluster in the sense that he was in there with a pretty decent boxer, but this guy hadn't been up against the type of talent that Shakur is so supposed to represent, right? So I'm quite sure he's going in the ring with the mindset this guy is going to attempt to annihilate me. So let me psychologically get myself in order so I can produce a pretty good performance, and that's exactly what he did, right? This guy had heart, and he is this Jose Padilla, Padley, excuse me, Jose Padley. Let me make sure about this, man. We can't be having lackluster performance uh like Shakur Stevenson had on Saturday. So we need to be correct. You feel me? So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Ooh, Shakur Stevenson is getting all in Javante Tank Davis' face. So, wait, let me do it this way. Make it more convenient. Just one second, people. Help me out. Help me out. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. There you go. There you go, Arthur. Absolutely, I love Jesus. You thought I didn't? You got to be crazy. Gore Stevenson. Uh, um, okay. Josh Padley. The gentleman's name was Josh Padley, right? And he came into this particular event, right? Like spare the moment type of thing, right? I don't even know. We don't even know if Josh Padley had enough time to ready himself for Shakur Stevens. Although, in my opinion, right, he didn't really have to ready himself that much because, to me, Shakur Stevens' performance was lackluster, to say the least, right? I'm saying, in my opinion, it's been a lot of, you know what I'm saying, back and forth about how great Shakur Stevens is in the ring, right? And I just hate to be the bearer of bad news. Look, man, Shakur Stevens isn't that great. He isn't that great in the ring. Now, look, if y'all want to have a conversation about this, I advise y'all to call 870-971-3995, right? And that's the chat line for this particular podcast. So if y'all want to have a conversation about it, do what you do. Call that number, area code 870-571. No, that ain't y'all. 870-571-3995, right? And let's have a conversation about this dude, man, because y'all out there in the world, in the chat, especially in the boxing scheme of things, right, promoting Shakur Stevens as being a great boxer. He's not. He is not a great boxer, right? And before I reviewed that lackluster performance that he had Saturday night against Josh Padley, right? I was like, oh heck no, he is not going to stand a chance in the ring with the likes of a Javante Tank Davis, right? It's not going to happen, right? Gervonta Tank Davis, I believe, will put hands all over Shakur Stevens and might even knock him out. Right? Both of these cats, let the record reflect, are multiple world champions, former multiple world champions. Both of them are current world champions. Again, Shakur Stevens is the WBC lightweight champion of the world, and I believe Gervonta Tank Davis is the WBA. Right now, I could be wrong in that regard, but I know. Hello. No, it's not. Okay. I know that Shakur Stevenson, no, Gervonta Davis is a former multi-world champion and is also, I believe, the WBA. We're not going to go off into whether he's or not because he's either the WBA, WBO, or the IBF. But I'm almost certain that he is the WBA, right? And Shakur is the WBC. But my issue with this particular podcast is this, man. I mean, first of all, as a trainer and as a boxer, right? You know what I mean? To go in the ring with a record, I think what is Shakur Stevenson? What is Shakur Stevenson? What 20, 20, 22, 22 and 0, right? I think Shakur Stevenson is around 22, 23 and 0, right? He's undefeated. Let that be the reason for why I'm making making mention of this, right? He's 23 and 0. Right, and we know that Shakur Stevenson have had a couple of pretty decent fights with the likes of what boxers that came in to take his title. We know that, right? And he put up in those instances, he put up a nice performance. But I'm just saying, the last three fights, I you know what I'm saying. Once I started really focusing in on Shakur Stevenson and his ability to throw correct punches, he's not doing it. Right? He threw some left hook. He has a slapping left hook. I know y'all mad about this. I know y'all hating on me with regards to talking about your boy Shakur Stevenson. But Shakur Stevenson isn't that great, y'all. And I believe, again, Tank Davis will whoop him. I also believe Devin Haney will whoop him. Right? But we're not going to go there because y'all get talking about, well, they're not the same weight class. Okay. Granted that, but I'm quite sure Shakur will go to 140, and I'm quite sure Devin Dream Haney will go back down to 140 to whoop on Shakur Stevenson. I bet you any kind of money that would happen. But that's not going to be an issue because y'all want to talk about that. Absolutely, the legend. Shakur runs and never engages. He does, that's what he do. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. And he don't really have a great offense when it comes to punches, right? I mean, he made me feel like, damn, that's all he got. I mean, I just got stuck on this hook that he throws, right? A hook is off the shoulder, bam, bam, right? And he was like, I mean, it's difficult to describe what that was because I wasn't even boxing. You know what I'm saying? I got really irritated about that because this cat didn't walk through all these champions. He didn't walk through a couple champions, some good champions too. And so that's what really irritates me. I don't know how he did that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he did that. He walked through some pretty good champions, right? And the win ratio. Let's see. I'm trying to come up with some. Okay, Joe Padley. Who was that? It was one cat. Okay, they say he destroyed. Josh Padley, but he knocked him out. Joe Padley came in there and he hadn't been working on his gut, right? And Shakur knew he had a weak stomach, and I get that. He knew he had a weak stomach because he saw him flinching throughout the fight. And when's the last time Shakur knocked somebody out? When is the last time Shakur Stevenson? I can't find a lady. I can't find anybody. Oh, there I am right there. I'm looking at myself talk to y'all, right? But I can't find nobody that Shakur Stevenson fought in the past. There it is, Oscar Valdez. Now, how he whooped the legend. Shout out to the legend. Shout out to the legend, right? The legend said he needs to rematch Edward De Los Santos. He got the, I mean, absolutely. Totally agree. Totally agree. That ain't no hype. That ain't no hype, y'all. That's real. You know what I'm saying? So, in my opinion, I concur with the legend, right? He needs to rematch Edward De Los Santos. Edward De Los Santos ain't getting his flowers neither, man. Don't start me, man. You know what I'm saying? But good looking out, the legend. Excellent point, right? People like Edward De Los Santos in a competitive fight with Shakur Stevens, if Shakur Stevens would engage, right, will tear Stevens' head off, right? I mean, I can understand. You know, as a matter of fact, I came on about maybe a month and did a video on Shakur Stevens, and I said that I thought that I over dramatized analyzing him in past events based on the Edward De Los Santos fight, and I said that in fact, if you look at it in an analytical sense, right, it was a master performance. If your intention is to get the win, and that's realistically speaking, that's what real boxers do. I will commend him on that he got the win, but he looked so scandalous. You know what I mean? He didn't allow De Los Santos the opportunity. Here it goes to knock him out. You know what I mean? And you got to give him credit for that. Contrary to the fact that that's one of Shakur Stevens' pet peeves, right? He is not going to stand there and let you pounce on him. And I get the fact that his philosophy hit and get hit, not get hit, right? Because that was my philosophy. But I knew how to make it look pretty. He don't. You know what I'm saying? He don't. Shakur Stevens don't know how to make it look pretty, and that's why it looks so ugly. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, man, I was just so irritated with that. I don't know. It wasn't a left hook. It was a swatting hook. It was like this, like that. Just like that, right? And the hook is like this, bam. You know what I'm saying? See that hook? See that curve? See that? That's a hook. Bam, bam. You know what I'm saying? Shakur Stevens don't have a hook. That's a swat. You know what I mean? And that's just one of the things that irritated me, right? I mean, everybody, oh, Shakur Stevens, no, no. And he's going to eventually get his butt knocked out. He get in the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis. Gervonta Tank Davis is going to knock him out. You heard me? I said, I'm going to say it again. If he get in the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis, Gervonta Davis is going to knock him out. What do I do? What you do? Silly question is that? And talk some boxing and get off the platform. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully I'll get some comments on that, man. Because again, that irritates the hell out of me, man. Shakur Stevenson is irritating. You know what I'm saying? So I just, you know what I'm saying, again, wanted to throw that out there. And I came back on the platform today after I did one earlier, and I said I was going to come back on and do this one about Shakur Stevenson, man. Shakur Stevenson, buddy, is garbage. I know y'all don't want to hear that. You don't like truth, especially y'all that rally around Shakur Stevenson, right? But at the end of the day, and sometime at night, Shakur Stevenson is garbage. Shout out to legend Tank Davis, Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney, and Richard Henderson will all get him. giving you all of them, brother. I'm giving them all to you. Because that was real talk. I believe the same, man. You know what I mean? And you got, what you want? What you been smoking? Tahi, what is that? Tajis, Tahia, Tahias, Tahias. What you been smoking, Tahias B? Donald Trump can beat Tank Davis. We ain't talking about no Tank Davis moron. We're not talking about Tank Davis moron. We're talking about really we're talking about a little bit of Tank Davis, but we're really talking about Shakur Stevenson. So you need to go and box Donald Trump. Me, hit that subscription button, hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, and let me know if y'all think Javante Tank Davis would knock out Shakur Stevenson. Share this video with your friends and relatives, man. Don't forget, I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna cream you. I'm gonna cream you. Hit that subscription button. Hit that like button, man. And drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know if y'all think Javante Tank Davis can knock out Shakur Stevenson. That being said, I got to go. I love you, but I don't want to see you no more today. Later, Tahias. Later, y'all. I got a clown on.